Hello friends, another poem by Hughes, animal poem. It's a poem of animals. So here you have got one more. The title is The Thought Fox, and we will today take up for our discussion first 3 stanzas. The poem has got 6 stanzas. Each stanza 4 lines, that means quatrains. Quatrains. So 4 line stanza means quatrains. Quatrains. Now when you take up the title, it's very interesting. For example, when we say thought fox. Now, if it's a hidden treasure, instead of this is past participle. So if you have got a hidden treasure, instead of that, suppose you say hidden treasure. What will be the meaning? That means the treasure which is hidden by somebody. Somebody has hidden it and you have found it, hidden treasure. So we thought of the fox. That means somebody has thought about the fox. That is one meaning. If we take another phrase, criminal lawyer. Criminal lawyer. So here who is the criminal? The lawyer is criminal or the lawyer is arguing cases for the criminal. Like this, here is an ambiguity. Fox, the result of your thought. There is no fox there, it is the result of your thought. Or the fox about whom you thought. Isn't it? The fox about whom you thought. Or the thought fox. The thought that the fox about you think the object of your thinking. Almost the same thing, but I am just explaining. In this case, then what is the meaning of the title? See, look at this. Instead of thought fox, this past participle is a hidden treasure. Past participle, this is a noun. So I will explain that. If hidden treasure is a treasure that has been hidden by somebody else somewhere, then thought fox means what? Is a fox about whom somebody is thinking. Isn't it? But when he said criminal lawyer, adjective noun, who is the criminal? Like that. The thought fox. Who is thinking? Is it the fox that is thinking? Or somebody else is thinking? I think there is such a beautiful confusion that makes the title all the more challenging. But as you see, further you will see, when you read the poem, you will find it's all about poetic creation. See that? So that means, what is the meaning of thought fox? That means the poem is the thought fox. Isn't it? If about we will say almost all the critics whom I read when I was trying to study this poem, they are almost all of them, they are arguing that this is about the process of poetic creation, creativity. So in that case, what is the meaning of thought fox? Thought fox is the poem. The poem is the thought fox. I hope you have been following my thinking, isn't it? Now let's see how it happens. It's a poem, so to say. As far as I understand, and also all the critics whom I read, because you have to have some review of literature. You cannot just say this and that. Your explanation should be supported by review of critical literature. So, within my limits, I have done quite a good work, and then finally I come to this conclusion. Conclusion, this is what I think about it. You can also think or you can reject. It's up to you. Anyhow, that attracts you towards this title. Now when you see 6 stanzas, half 3 stanzas we will do today. I imagine. Who is the speaker? I. The speaker is the poet. And so from here, this first word here, you understand this is nothing but imagination. Like Kubla Khan, Coleridge, Skylark, Shelley, the Window, Hopkins. Just imagine, pure imagination. Pure imagination. We don't know whether Hopkins saw that or whether it was it. Actually, it is just imagination. Or you can say another realm of imagination is that is sailing to Byzantium. Yes. Isn't it? So there is nothing, but there is something. And that something is the product of his imagination. That's why the whole thing is a product of imagination. Then I imagine this midnight forest. See, this here, particularizing. Not any midnight forest, this particular midnight forest. Midnight, witching time of the night. When witches come out, ghosts come out. You see, that time, almost everything is still. So that time, absolute silence. But silence is of course broken by the clock, ticking of the clock, see, and also movement of the fingers of the someone who is imagining, thinking, thought fox. See, the thought fox, so to say. The poet could be the thought fox, the thinking fox. The poem could be the thought fox, the result of thinking. So there is no fox as such. So you cannot also say that it is an animal poet. Because this is not description of a particular night like jaguar. Jaguar is of course, you can see the jaguar. But this is not so. It's a pure, say, the creation of his imagination. That's why the midnight is. I imagine this midnight forest. Something else is alive. Beside the clock's loneliness and this blank page where my fingers move. Paper, A4 sheet, blank, there's nothing. He's moving his fingers, but nothing comes out. Nothing will come out of nothing. King Lear. Understand? But suddenly this thought comes to his mind. The thought about a fox. Fox is the poem, fox is the metaphor. Fox is the metaphor for his imagination. Fox is maybe instrumental to write, not a real fox, that's the thing. Thought about a fox. That is another meaning of the day. The thought about a fox is the poem, but not a real poem. Real fox, as the jaguar is the real. Jaguar is the real one, a living thing. You can see. The jaguar, of course, we have seen archetypal rebel, furiously moving here and there, jumping and so on. So that's a different thing. But here it is, it's not fox. So I imagine this particular midnight forest, something else is alive. That is, the midnight forest is, I think, it is blank mind. Blank mind. Why is midnight? He is still awake. Maybe some force. He could not go to sleep. The speaker of the poem, the narrator of the poem could not go to sleep. So that is something else is alive beside the clock's loneliness. Loneliness, you can see now. Twice you will find here loneliness. Look at this. So that is an important atmosphere, so to say. A defining moment, loneliness. So, and this blank page where my fingers move. So at this level, only thinking about a forest, that is maybe his mind, and a fox, maybe a fox somewhere. He may be interested in this fox because he was a poet of animals. If on the other hand his favorite thinking was about beautiful people, then he would bring Helen as the metaphor of this poem. Understand that? Now second stanza, through the window I see no stars. Through the window, it's a window of my mind. No stars. So because we have seen in this dark midnight, no doubt. No scope of any inspiration. Star stands for inspiration, no star. But star stands for leading. Stella Maris Visana. Stella Maris, star of the sea, is leading. Star, again, the Medai, the three wise men from the east were led by star to the cradle of Jesus. Isn't it? So star, the direction, means I see no direction. Through the window I see no direction. Then something more near, though deeper within darkness, inside his mind, totally blank. Then in entering the loneliness. So my mind is, here is the, beside the clock's loneliness. Here my mind's loneliness. Clock's loneliness, my mind's loneliness. Dark, nothing can be seen, no direction, total blank. Understand? Then it's a very beautiful piece of imagination, isn't it? Yes? And then, cold, delicately as the dark snow. The snow is dark. Why? Why is the snow dark? Snow is not dark, but snow in the darkness. What's that? Snow in the darkness. Because we have seen midnight. So snow in the snow is white, but is surrounded by darkness. Something more near. Cold delicately as the dark snow. A fox's nose touches twig leaf. To I serve a movement that now and again, now and now and now. Turning point. The turning point. In his mind's eye, he can only think of animals because he is a poet of animals. In Wordsworth's mind's eye, he can only think of daffodils, clouds, then nature, waterfalls, cascades. So in T.S. Eliot you will find only darkness, distraction. These are the things. Bleak, everything is bleak. The love song of J. Alfred Prof, the wastelands. See? So his imagination is like that. But in this case, what happens is, he has to get a grip somewhere. And that grip is provided by a fox. Maybe in his subconscious there was such a thing. When he was an infant, he might have seen and appreciated he is a visitor, he was a visitor to the zoos. That's why on a trip to the zoo, he saw this jaguar and then he wrote a poem about that. Maybe because of that. If you are thinking about certain things, then you always, such pictures come before you. So like that. Then he says, so here the turning point. Up to this blank, darkness, and then you have loneliness. You have blank, see, blank page. This blank page you can see, clock surveillance. And then you have again further, no star, no direction, no star. And then you get what you call, then the darkness, again second time darkness. Here is second time loneliness. So that's absolutely blank. Nothing. Then into that darkness he sees first fox's nose. That is the first thing that you can see. Touches the twig, a leaf. There is a movement. First you see the nose. Suppose this is the nose of the, then the eyes, then slowly it comes up like this. Moves forward. If you see only the nose, then there is no movement. But then next comes eyes. So there is movement. And fox's nose touches twig leaf. Two eyes have a movement that now and again, now and now and now. So what is that? The rhythm of the fox's movement. According to the rhythm, simultaneously, they merge. The movement of and now and again now and now and now. That is the rhythmic movement of the fox. And that merges with the rhythmic movement of his fingers move. See that? So again you can see that fingers move and serve a movement. And that movement is described now and again now and now. So what has happened now? Now the imagination is slowly getting, we can say, there is some light, so to say. In darkness there is some light, and that the light is provided by your inspiration, we can say. That inspiration is provided by the nose of the fox, eyes of the fox, the movement, and now and again, now and now and now. The process has started. Ignition, we say now. Countdown is over. Send a countdown, we said. 9, 10. First two stanzas, you have the countdown. And now, ignition, fire. So the fire is now the fire of the imagination. That has started. We can say, what did you say that? The blazing fire, we can say. Blazing. Now the next is the conflagration. The conflagration that will take place. The next 3 stanzas. Ignition is there. So that you have already started, or the trigger has been pulled. And who is the trigger? The trigger is the nose, the eyes, and the nose, eyes, movement. So we will continue in the next class. Till then, bye. Take special care of your health. Take care.